We are live again. Yes, we are here in Ecuador. Hello, teachers, global teachers, teacherpreneurs. Welcome back. ODE, online digital education, right here. Online digital education, Facebook community of teachers that collaborate with each other to ascend the value ladder. This is episode 64 of the year, and tomorrow is going to be the last one for the year until I come back Monday the 4th. And Monday the 4th is going to be an exciting week because it's the start of an 8-week program where we get to hold your hand and show you how to start, grow, and earn your educational niche business using Facebook organically. It's a really nice program that I talk a lot about, including ClickFunnels, which are the two educational affiliate programs that I promote heavily because I use it. Why shouldn't you? Among the many, of course. So my name is Gabriel. Welcome back, teachers. And I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to talk to you guys again. So today we're going to talk about highly successful habits 2021 online teachers should acquire. And you really should, because it's only going to make your online presence a lot better. It's going to make you more solid as an online educator, and it's really going to give you the type of experience that most of us are lacking online. You see, when we want to launch our private tutoring online and we start to try to recruit students using Zoom or Skype or any other platform, nowadays teachers are using Teachable as example. What we fail to realize is that we have become our own digital product, our own digital branding. So we may have the experience in teaching, we may have the degrees to teach, but we lack the required skills to be able to do it in a digital space. And that's what we're going to talk about today. What highly successful habits 2021 online teachers should acquire? And you, my friends, might benefit from this. I'm sure you will. So let's get to my disclaimer right away because, I think it's important. I drive this home a lot simply because, it's a matter of building trust. And like I said, this is my 64th video, and I'm going to continue to provide full transparency for my disclaimer every time I launch, because I think it's important that we create trust, and especially in my community, because I wouldn't be doing this if I couldn't be trusted. So here we go. This is not a get-rich-quick program. It is not. If you are in a hurry to get scammed, you must go away. I only work with high-value, high-integrity educators. That's for the obvious reason, because of the trust factor. So this online business model is organic, and it requires your commitment to start and grow your audience over a 90 to 120 days, every day, for any shot at succeeding. The results vary due to how much work you actually modeled from this proven system. And like one of the people that I enjoyed listening to likes to say, and I quote him, and I do this in every video, there is no secret for success. There is a system for success. Les Brown says that. Look him up. He's really a quality individual. I like the way he vibes with people. And he just has, a very humble way of speaking to you. And we listen because what he talks about is real, and what he shares are things that we resonate with. And it's kind of hard to, turn a cheek on that and be like, that's not true. A lot of what we listen to is true. What we choose to accept as truth, now that's a different perspective, and that's a whole different program. So we're not even going to go into that deep. But there is no secret for success. There is a system. And we provide this system. And here it is. This system starting January 4th. Tomorrow is going to be my last video for the year. And, I have a lot of inventory to do in terms of what have I done over the past 3 months. And I've done a lot. As a matter of fact, as of tomorrow, I will have done 65 videos consecutively over a period of, 90 days. And I post a lot of content that tries to provide tips and suggestions to teachers wanting to venture into the online arena. And those who already are online, but are not having that kind of success that they thought they would. Because, if you're approaching online education with a brick and mortar mentality, yeah, that's going to stymie your growth. And it's also not going to help your students. So what are the highly successful habits? We are all creatures of habits. Okay, some good, some bad, many are bad. And when it comes to succeeding as online educators, many of our bad habits exist. So this is part of the mindset, all right? Just because we teach online and offer educational services based on our experience and degrees does not a teacherpreneur make. If you're not approaching this as a business, because it is, even if you're just online teaching one student, that's a business, because you are promoting your digital self, your digital branding. You are what that student is buying, in order to acquire your expertise in a particular subject. So what will make you a successful online educator is modeling the success of other entrepreneurs and acquiring, with discipline, the simple things that you need to do every day. So do you wonder why you're not generating 100 students a month? Do you wonder why? Personally, of course, if you're working for somebody else, like I do. I work for Bling ABC. I still do. I love what I do. Great kids, and I work Sunday to Fridays. My contract was just renewed up until July of 2021. And I get 100 students a month. Actually, I get more than that. But see, that's a $1 billion company on the stock market, and that's their business, to acquire students all over China, to jump on their platform, to hire teachers like me to teach ESL English. But when you're working for yourself online, whether it's Facebook, whether it's using Skype, Zoom, whether you're promoting yourself on YouTube or on Instagram, or TikTok, okay, do you ever wonder why you're not generating 100 students a month? Well, the truth is that this is a business, and it requires you to be highly disciplined, to be highly successful. Now, I read daily and inform myself, okay, as to what the successful entrepreneur does to give them a daily edge. And they'll follow a proven system, okay, that help them succeed long term. So I mentioned I read daily what entrepreneurs do. And this is one of the many disciplines that I do daily to create content for the 21st century digital educator. I spend at least 2 hours a day reading about, related online education models, which are unfolding right before our eyes. I read research, stuff or papers, white papers, about what's going on for the next 10 years. I happen to know, based on what I've read on a research paper, that there is a strong need for 68.8 million teachers online within the next 10 years by 2030. So this is all part of the transition period. So once I read all this stuff, I read about, the teacher mindset, I read about teacher skills, I read about, teacher health, mental health, things like that. And once I read it, what I do is I share this information in my teacher community, in my ODE education, online digital education community, Facebook community of teachers. And I share this, because, this is something that you guys need to do. You guys need to know about. A lot of teachers don't do this kind of research or read these kind of things because they're not thinking business-like. They're not thinking that when they're teaching a student online that they are a business at this point. You know, they're just thinking, I'm going to my regular school where I have an assigned classroom number, and when I go in, they're the students, and that's it. You know, and then if you got a student and you're charging him $10 an hour, for example, and you get paid, you're like, woohoo, I got paid. But you're not treating it like a business. So I read, maintain myself informed, and to provide you guys, you know, to provide my community, you know, with this information. All right, my thoughts. Okay, as this, you know, this particular video today, you know, serves as a good example of that. So being in the know and having foresight is having tremendous power and opportunity on how an educational, you know, trends will go on to affect the work that you do. So if you're reading about these things, it will affect how you do things. It will change how you do things. It will help you understand how you should be doing things so that you can treat your online presence, your own digital product, as a business. A lot of you will resonate with this proverb. Writing is more effective than military power or violence. Or, the pen is mightier than the sword, right? You know, I still find it difficult to journal my day events and to write my goals daily. In fact, I have 3 notebooks. And you know what? I'm showing them to you. Here you go. I have 3 notebooks and a pad. But here you go, look. I got 3 notebooks. Okay, and I constantly am journaling, writing my thoughts, writing my ideas. Okay, you know, I bounce around and I keep notes about everything I do to build my teacher community. You have to. I mean, there's only so much that we can remember anyway, right? And how many times have you like thought about something and it's like, oh my God, I forgot. And then you can't get that train of thought back. Write it down. You know, those are one of the things that highly successful, you know, entrepreneurs do. You know, this is a good habit to have. You know, one thing is clear. Writing down goals and thoughts makes them concrete once they are on paper. Once they're on paper, it is concrete. Look, I wrote an idea for one of my, you know, ads that I promote to the 688,000 teachers that I try to speak with at a daily basis. Got to write it down. It came to me, and I wrote it down. Okay, it's like you can take it back. You know, you can't take it back. You write it down. It's there, and that's what's beautiful about it. You go back, you flip the pages, and you're like, oh wow, that's right. I remember when I wrote that. You know, so I got 3 notebooks for that purpose, and that's because one of them is totally saturated. This is my new one for thoughts and ideas, the little one. And then, you know, this one is for my mastery training and, you know, everything else that I do when I read something that's important. As I plan, you know, my thoughts, my life, what's happening. You know, so it's a wrap. And you already know it, you know. If you write it down, you can't erase those words. So it's a done deal. You wrote it down. That's it. Can't take it back. But that's good for you because you can go back and then look at those words and be like, wow. And you can build on that, or you can have that epiphany moment where you're like, wow, that's right, or whatever the case may be, you know. But journaling allows you to question your life's goals and in what direction your educational niche business is headed. And that's a beautiful thing, simply because it's another good habit. It's a great habit to have. I still struggle with that a little bit. I'm not going to say no. You know, but whether you record your thoughts and journal that way, write it down, you know, take snapshots if that helps. You know, the whole thing is documenting, all right, your business journey. That was going to come in very handy for you. So I live in Ecuador, okay, and I'm going to show you. See, I live in Ecuador right now. I've been here since 2017. And yeah, I'm trying to get out, like that movie Getting Out of Africa. Well, I'm trying to get out of Ecuador. And, as such, it is not, current this country in any way for living a fulfilling life, at least not for me. From the US, New York, so hence my goals, to go up and go are just clear. I want to get up and just get out. I know this. I wrote it down. I journaled that. That's part of my vision board. This is clear to me. However, as I work on having, a strong and fit mindset, I lack also physical workouts that I require. I read a lot. I get involved in a lot of ways. I write, but that's just, mental. Because I live in Ecuador, that's no excuse. I should also be physical. I should be doing physical things. But like I mentioned, this is not, a current country in any way that fulfills my life physically. So I struggle with physical workouts. I've never been one to do that. Maybe when I was younger, ex-military. But, it has been a pain in my ass, for me to get proper workout and the proper motivation to do so. But this is still necessary for all educators, for anybody, okay? I mean, we sit for long periods of time, and our bodies do require workouts, to complement our mental workouts. I think my mind is pretty good, but physically, I know I could be doing a lot better for myself, and I'm not doing that. I'm trying. I do sit long hours here on occasion, and again, that's part of the solo journey. So having a strong body, yeah, there's marshmallows in there, and a mind, will help you with the daily challenges, that you're going to face with your educational niche business. And it really, a lot of us are not used to doing physical workouts, but 10 minutes of something is better than no minutes of anything. So I do. I may be lying, but I'm not doing a full regimen, but, I do get up, I walk around, I do maybe stretch, and that's just to get the kinks out of my head and things like that. So how many of you remember Joe Rogan's Fear Factor? Remember Fear Factor? Where you had to eat a West African cockroach if you wanted to win $25,000, which I thought was bizarre. Okay, so we're talking about fear here. Another amazing good habit to have, that successful entrepreneurs have is to address your fears. The fear that I feel about anything is deep-rooted. But then again, it's deep-rooted for everybody. Right? We don't like to confront our fears. Successful entrepreneurs, they face their fears head on. But they got used to doing that. Not everybody started that way. Not everybody's a superhero. So you use it. Once you face it, you use it like a superpower. I handle fear with a comic approach, and/or assuming, the unaffected posture as, I shit on my pants kind of thing. Like, oh no, but I face it. It's not comfortable. A lot of people are not comfortable, doing things that they feel, they should be doing or don't want to do. But facing your fears, is so important, as a good habit to have, to be able to catapult you into that successful mindset, Out of the many mantras that I use, to keep pushing my fears away, I'm in it to win. So are you. You are in it to win it. And what do I mean by that? You want to be an online educator or teacherpreneur so that you can have that financial stability, financial sustainability over the long term, providing what is a high-value educational service to your students. Whatever your student avatar is, that's who you're going to provide your services to. So this too shall pass as you develop that thick skin, and that you only solving real educational problems on a daily. It's kind of hard to even believe that that's possible. But it is the fear of having to, do this online. That's real. I've been teaching online since 2017, so I've been going live with students for a good minute now. And I'm kind of comfortable with that. I mean, geez. I got my new Baku for January, when I start new with the Chinese kids. I'm like, yeah. But, I got my Teddy. I got my Teddy graduate. There you go. Here's the whole thing. I was fearful in the beginning of that. A lot of us are. But I was working for somebody, and I still am. But the difference is now I've overcome most of it, I'm going to say, the fear of having to speak to educators online. And, you guys run the full gamut, everything from an associate degree, to a doctorate, from being a tutor to being a part-time, I learned English A1 level. So because I did that, I'm going to teach other people how to speak English A1 level. So this fear is real, okay? But you got to get past that. You got to confront it, because that's a good habit to have. I started my teacherpreneur, journey, July 27th of this year, 2020. And it was in October that I became focused. Right? After completing, I did the One Funnel Away 30-day challenge, Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels. Fantastic. 30 days, and I mean every day, 7 days a week, hand holding, accountability and everything else that comes along with that, to acquire my master's degree in digital marketing. Yeah, and master's degree, that's just in quotes, this is not a $25 or whatever, $50,000 master's degree course. I paid $100 for 30 days of high value, digital marketing information, so I can promote and learn how to promote my educational niche, and this is what I'm doing now. So I accomplished that. And I also accomplished Doug Boughton's Sales Funnel Mastery. It was a 5-day challenge, and I did those in parallel. First week of the 30-day challenge, I was doing Doug's challenge as well. So I paid for my Sales Funnel Mastery mentoring after the 5th day, which is a 12-month ongoing coaching program to help me develop a successful mindset and to model the very success that creates six-figure entrepreneurs daily. So this is what I do, because it's helping me out to understand how to, create my digital product, my digital presence to help teachers, to help you guys out. So what is my point here? Never give up. Don't give up. You guys are magnificent. Teachers are needed online. We're needed for the next 10 years. And there's a huge campaign going on right now to attract 68.8 million teachers online. I'm just looking to work with the 1%, 688,000 for the next 12 months. So we only fail when we give up. Don't give up. However, failing is the lesson learned as you push life forward and become focused, I'm becoming more focused, laser focused every day, Your purpose as an educational niche teacher is to solve problems for your students. The more students that you help, the more economic stability you will have. That's Zig Ziglar said that. The more people that you serve, the more money you will make. But see, a lot of us don't understand that mindset. How do I serve people and then get paid? Well, this is what we do here. At Online Digital Education, we show you how to do that. And let me show you where. Every Friday, and this is starting January 4th, we provide you with a webinar, 90-minute webinar where you could come, ask me for a seat. I got 50 seats available. They're going away fast. You register for the webinar. You show up. Bring a pad. It's live. Ask questions. We're going to answer your questions. And once we do that, get mad. Make a decision. If you're going to work online and you're going to do it your way, go ahead. That's cool. But if you want to do it the right way, you got to acquire the mindset, and you got to do things like never giving up, like making concrete decisions, like getting fit mentally and physically, like journaling, like reading about your competitors, about your business online. All these things are very important. So Invest in yourself and learn to earn and never give up. That is just part of the system, and it's a proven system. So, excuse me, in October 2020, when I started, or when I settled, excuse me, but I have an itch. Okay, when I settled in mentally and I faced my fears, I got mad. I made a decision. I went live daily, and I have since produced unscripted videos providing content to teachers in my online digital education community. I accepted the reality, okay, that going it alone is not the right way. That's the reality. I need help. So I surround myself, okay, with positive people daily who share and collaborate with the same winning attitude. They all have fears and discomforts. Believe you me, they're human just like you. All right, they all have backstories which resonate with each other, just like you. We all got a story to tell, man. We all come from somewhere. We all had our struggles, okay, but this is a collaborative, community. I'm glad that I invested in myself, and I'm part of this. Okay, they also, in their due time, okay, start to succeed as a result of being in each other's company. Yeah, believe it or not. Okay, I recently posted, if you knew how long and hard it took me to achieve inner peace, you would understand why I choose you in my life. Do the same and get rid of all the negative people that weigh you down. Surround yourself with positive people, positive, like-minded people, people who collaborate, not compete, and people who ascend with each other in the value ladder, okay, as an educational niche, teacher online, where you're solving problems for students, and everybody's helping each other out. Not everybody's going to do the same thing, which is a beautiful thing. This is why, and if you read about it, do your research, because I did, okay, niche education is your next 20 years of teaching online. So if you want to endure the next 20 years and be profitable, 6 figures or better, you must accept having to do things differently. You could fight it, but you know what? It's a losing battle, because this is forward progress. So you can keep doing things the old way, or you can try to adapt and do things the way it is moving forward. So, there are so many, more facets of highly successful entrepreneurs, okay, that you can learn about daily. And no doubt, I left a lot of them out of this life. There's got to be at least 100, and I've read a lot of books already, and I'm still reading a lot of books. And just know this, okay? I read daily. I journal my thoughts and ideas. I work out my mind, and my physical body, well, that's work in progress. I face my fears head on, and I never, ever, ever will give up. Not anymore. I've given up in the past. But see, I understand, at least maybe with age comes wisdom, right? Well, maybe I finally come to that realization that I don't have to give up for fear of whatever. I invested in myself, and I am moving forward with a community, okay, that does this. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Right here. It's the 8-week launch free webinar. January 4th is coming up, and it's filling up fast, and it's a wonderful thing. Or you can do the 30-day one funnel away challenge. Look, hashtag me one funnel away challenge, OFA. I'll send you the link, my affiliate link. You'll get 30 days of amazing Russell Brunson hand holding that's worth $100. If you can spare $100 to invest in yourself, think of it this way: you spend more on snacks. So if you spend $100 to better your digital self online as a teacherpreneur, that's a step in the right direction. And it comes with a community of 1.2 million people who are doing the same thing. So, I understand how financially difficult it can be, all right, for all teachers. Really. I had the $100. Some people, they'll question that. All right, but I live in Ecuador, and it's not an exotic destination for me. All right. So as I desire to go full-time with this, I too need additional financial resources. I still work. I still work for Bling ABC. I love what I do, but this is where my passion is. I want to be able to free myself and do this full-time, okay? Because that is going to provide me with the financial stability to be able to do that and then up and go and continue to do this from anywhere in the world, providing teachers this kind of assistance. So as you get mad, make a decision and write down your educational niche, journal what you do. Okay, know that in the vastness of this internet, all right, you have communities like mine, ODE, Online Digital Education, or anybody else's, okay, to provide you a community of like-minded individuals. You know, there are a very good handful of educational affiliate programs. ClickFunnels, the Princeton Review, Rosetta Stone, Babbel, Brain Sensei. You know, these are educational online programs that you can start your niche business using Facebook organically as you're not making any money. And if you promote their products, they'll pay you, you know, pretty damn good commissions just for promoting their product if you believe in their product. I believe in ClickFunnels because I use ClickFunnels, and I believe in, you know, the Full-Time Freedom funnel with Doug Boughton. I promote both of them. The 8-week launch in January, that is, okay, Doug Boughton's. So there are trustworthy, high value, high integrity, okay, education affiliate programs out there. And I just mentioned a handful of them, which, you know, you can research them. ClickFunnels, Full-Time Freedom with Doug Boughton. You got the Rosetta Stone, the Princeton Review. You have Babbel. You have Brain Sensei. Teachable is another one. You know, research those. Because as a teacherpreneur, when you're online trying to create your own educational niche business, you can monetize your time by promoting their products, and you'll get a commission for doing that because they're reputable. So what I'm doing is high integrity as well. ClickFunnels and Full-Time Freedom. Those are the two that I promote for teachers. All right, so January 4th, 2020, the 8-week launch webinar will provide you, okay, this opportunity to join the mass movement. Come join the mass movement, okay? Let me know and leave the comments below, okay? 688,000 teachers is my goal. Join me and see why. From Online Digital Education, my name is Gabriel. I look forward to seeing you one last time tomorrow for the 2020 year, because 2021 is still going to kick our asses with the pandemic. So get online, get on board, and acquire those good skills to make you a successful teacherpreneur online. Thank you. Have a great day.